SADIK HADZOVIC put on some serious mass in his years in the IFBB. He got huge between 2016 and 2017. Alright guys, cracking open a monster for this one because it's that time of day. What is going on? So here, looking at a picture post 2017 Olympia, SADIK looking absolutely freaky, really looking like pretty much an open bodybuilder.
3 days out of the Mr. Olympia, my second to last workout.
So SADIK obviously went pro in men's physique a few years back, and he was runner-up in 2015 and then competed in the classic physique in 2016, in which he got 3rd place. Slightly controversial, but as you can see, he put on some serious mass between his physique days and brought his physique up for classic physique. And as someone who's already a pro, to add mass year after year, that's impressive. So 2016 versus 2017 Olympia, we're about to go over that right now, pose by pose on some of the most important mandatories and some of his unique poses. So in 2016 he looked good, and you can obviously see that he's lacking some separation in his quads, but overall his physique came up and he did the best with his genetics with his higher lat insertions. And when you look at the 2017 picture, you can obviously see a massive amount of improvement in his quad development and separation, and that's obviously a combination of hard training, building more mass, and getting even leaner or that same level of conditioning with more mass. And you can see conditioning, look at the right hamstring, and now look at the right hamstring and calf, and just the added density and quality of the muscles. So for someone to go pro in physique, to move up a class to classic physique, and then the next year add significant amount of muscle year after year is very impressive, and I don't feel like people give SADIK enough credit for that. Again, leg softness was his biggest ding in 2016, where he got top 3. And he did get pushed back to 7th place, but you can see his physique did not fall behind whatsoever. One of his other unique poses is right here where he crosses his arms. The crucifix pose is kind of like that. So I call this SADIK's cross arm pose. If you just look at the overall aesthetics of his physique, you will see the next picture and just see pure mass. It looks like he probably added a solid 10 to 12 pounds of muscle tissue, which in a year, in an off season, whatever you want to call it, is extremely impressive. And on stage here, I can admit he's looking really, really good. I think that's a physique we would all love to achieve, and that level of muscular development is really good. But you see his most muscular here, absolutely blowing it away, and honestly, he's looking almost like a 90s bodybuilder here from the early 90s, somewhere on the smaller end, like a Gary Stridham, or I don't know, that's kind of just who he reminds me of there, so I'm sure he would be happy to hear that. But like I said, people don't give this guy enough credit for what he's done. So if you watch some of SADIK's training footage from 2016, you'll definitely see full muscles, hardness, and during his prep he was looking really, really solid. But to keep up with the guys that were going to come in 2017, SADIK definitely knew that he had to put on even more mass than he was able to put on for his first Olympia. So while he did look good, and I think he deserves a lot of credit for putting in hard work in the gym, yeah, he definitely had some ground to cover, which we saw clearly in 2017 because so many people had improvements. I just don't think SADIK got the credit he deserved, and maybe his placing was fair, 7th place. Personally, I think he could have gone a little higher just because I think what he represents in his posing and his training. This guy's a hardcore bodybuilder, and I think that through all the marketing and sponsorships and stuff, that kind of gets watered down, but definitely have respect for what he brought, especially in 2017, so let's see what happened there. So from 2016 to 2017, SADIK obviously knew he had a lot of ground to cover, especially with guys like Arash and Breon and Bumstead and a couple of those big guys coming, so he definitely gained. And it looks like what he gained from going from physique to classic physique, he kind of just repeated that. So I think it looked like he put on some 20 pounds of off-season weight transitioning into classic, and now going into 2017, it looks like he added another 20 pounds of overall body weight, and that translated into at least what looks like to me 10, 12, maybe 13 pounds of lean muscle mass. So if you see the transformation here, in 1 year at already an elite level of size, his shoulders, arms, legs, conditioning all came up a lot. And I think with his genetics, he did the best you could do in 1 year off season, and I think that's extremely impressive. And the result was what you're seeing right now. And you can just see he's about the same overall size, slightly larger, but he's twice as hard, and his muscles, the separation comparison is just outstanding. But regardless of what his placing was, the improvements he made on his physique are crazy, and you can see in these pictures he upped his game, filtered or not filtered or whatever. I believe this was just right after the 2017 Olympia. Don't knock what he accomplished. If we could all make if we could progress like this any year of our training the way he did from Physique to 2016 to 2017, I know that all of us would be super thrilled. So congrats to SADIK. I think he may have been the most improved guy of 2017, especially in the classic physique. He's up there with one of the top 2 most improved in my opinion, and he's ended up looking like a complete monster. So I'm excited to see what 2018 brings for SADIK HADZOVIC, because I have a feeling at this rate he's going to bring in a crazy package. He may not win. I do think SADIK's going to be someone to watch growing into 2018, and it's going to be pretty crazy when he steps back on stage, I think. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, and we'll see who else improved this year. Peace.